Okay. So very good evening to all the participants here on the session on Tableau. Today we are going to understand how Tableau can be used to visualize the data, to analyze the data in a visual manner. And now I'm going to share my screen, and you will be seeing is the Tableau website. I hope the screen is visible to all the participants. Can we have a yes in the chat box if you can see the
Yes, sir.
screen? It is visible. Okay. Now see, this is a Tableau website. It's a Salesforce product. So the company who has created Tableau, it's Salesforce. And why we use Tableau, why Tableau is so popular nowadays, because it makes decision making very interesting and easy via visualization. So make better decision with analytics powered by AI, data, and CRM. So three things we are going to see together. Data we can take from different sources. Then we can club some artificial intelligence and some CRM with Tableau, and then we can work on it. Okay, so it is a website. So if you're learning Tableau for the first time, then you can download the software from free, but that is only available for 14 days, limited period of 14 days. You can set up an account on Tableau and you can download it. Else, what you can do is you can take a Tableau public software, which is available for everyone for unlimited period of time. So you can select Tableau public. We are going to use Tableau public only. And when you go to Tableau public, you will see a guide to download it. I've created a video on how to download Tableau public and install. It's there on my channel. I'll share that link also. So you can watch that video and you can download it and use it. Okay. So before I proceed with the with telling you the practical use of Tableau, we will see what kind of visuals can be created using Tableau. So you all have understanding of what is we are going to achieve by learning Tableau. हम क्यों सीख रहे हैं और इसका क्या बेनिफिट है? तो जब आप टैबलो की वेबसाइट पे जाते हैं public.tableau.com, you will get an option to sign up here. You can create your account and then you'll be able to see the visual. Whiz of the day is a feature of this website, which means visualization, visual. Okay, so you will see family ties, the shared storylines of modern family. Okay, and this is the today's visual that someone has uploaded on the Tableau. So you will see this kind of visual, and then we will explore this, and then we will go to the actual software and see how it functions. So someone has created this kind of a story on his dashboard, which is saying click on the character icon to filter the chord diagram to their shared storylines. So if you click on this, it will have some different visuals you will see. So every character is sharing some story or some other graphical presentation is there. So this is one visual which has been created by some person, and you can go to different which and explore the different ways. So we'll see something which is actually interesting and which we can connect with. And for that matter, these are the different visuals that we can see which are available. Let us see this iClinic dashboard product comparison. Okay, conversion. So I have clicked on this dashboard and now you will see that it is loading, and see how beautifully you can display the information, humongous information into pictorial form. Okay. So it is a iClinic dashboard which is showing the product conversion, like how much product, how many products they have sold for the period of 1st March to 20th March. Okay, for the last month which has ended, it is showing that different products sold. So this Magu Health, Vision Edge Pro, Virtuous Health, Omega 3, Sustain, all these things are different products, prescribed, total sold, and converted. Okay, so you can see that when you click on this, any one, you will get different options. Okay, so when you click here on the time performance, this is called as a dashboard. So basically, dashboard is a visual representation of data. If I have to see this data in a boring Excel sheet, I will get confused. I will not be able to take any decisions. But if I have to see this on a graphical note, or I can easily do a lot of things. So I want to see WTD, like week to day, or month till date, or days till date. So if you change this parameter, you will get a different set of numbers over here. All these numbers have changed now. So if you select something else in the brand, so instead of uh, optical and eye care, I want to just see eye care. So when I select on eye care, all these graphs and charts have changed. The numbers have changed, right? Instead of all company, you see select only corporate. So then also you will see this changes over there. Okay. So now, what do you understand from this dashboard? We understand that data can be presented in a dynamic manner wherever I choose any filters, the filters will filter the data, and accordingly I will see different figures over here, right? So it's product conversion where that we are, it is a navigation page. You can see an image is there. There are some numbers. These are not images, but this is a byproduct. This is something which is being created. It's a map. You can see when you click on this particular area, you will get the detailed information about this particular area, right? So now when I click on Amazon, now everything has gone because we had selected only this product. If you say select all, then you might get some different figures from this particular area. Okay, now you see that the figures have come. So this is the beauty of Tableau, that when you click on any particular region, you are going to see only those figures. And this is dynamic in nature. That means it gives you updated result. Okay, so that was the understanding of what a Tableau can do. Tableau is a data visualization tool under which we learn how to create dashboards so that we can present the data into the form of images. I hope this much is clear to everyone. And what we do is whenever we create any visual, we can upload it on public.tableau.com and people can see it. We can share it among different persons. Okay, so we get different sample data also for practice. So for business, you have sample superstore, all these data set are there. Netflix, movie and TV. So Kaggle is a website where you can get a different uh, data sources. If someone is interested in knowing about the FIFA World Cup matches being played, you can download these data sets. These are data sets are available for free. Okay. Now, once we install the software, now in the next part, I'm going to share my screen where I'm going to show you how the software looks like. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen again. And now we are going to actually look at the software. So can you see my screen now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So in the on the screen, what you see is the first layout of Tableau. When you open Tableau software, you get to see this as a first image. Okay, so now what does it mean, what does it communicate? So सबसे पहले on the left hand side you will see there are three menus. One is file menu, one is data, and one is help. File menu is always there in all the softwares, whether you use Excel, Word, PowerPoint, any other software, it has a file menu. So file menu have features like new, open, or if you have created any file, it will show the names of these files, right? Second, you have data. So if we have imported any data, it will show that data, and then the help section. Okay. Then you have the this option called as connect, because Tableau is a software which uses different data source for visualization. तो जब तक आपके पास डेटा होगा नहीं, आप टैबलो में कुछ कर नहीं सकते हैं. तो सबसे पहले what we have to do is we have to import our data set into Tableau and then start building on it. उसके बाद उस पे काम करना स्टार्ट करना होता है. तो कौन कौन से डेटा सेट से हम कनेक्ट कर सकते हैं? So we can connect Microsoft Excel text file, JSON file, Microsoft Access file, PDF, practical spatial file, and statistical file. These are some of the files which are supported in Tableau. Apart from that, we can have data from different online sources also, like Google Drive, OD data, OData, and web data connector. So these are different data connectors which can be used. So there are 69 different data sources to which a Tableau can connect, right? But right now we are going to discuss Excel, and we are going to see how Excel can be used to connect the data and how we can start building on it. Okay, the first step is to connect to a data source. So when you click on this connect button, you will be taken to the sheet where you can actually connect the data. तो सबसे पहला काम जो आपको करना है टैबलो में वो ये है कि हमें एक डेटा फाइल को कनेक्ट करना है. We should have a data source where we can connect, which we can connect to, right? So we will be using Excel file. Excel file already shared in the group. I think some people have joined now, so I'm sharing it again so that all are on same page and we can use this file for our practice. Okay. So I have shared the data file. I'm sharing the assignment also. Everyone download it and keep it ready for use. So now we are going to import this data. What is this open from Tableau public? So these are some worksheets which I've already created. If I want to hide them, I can just click on the cross button. So this is a blank Tableau as of now. Okay. On the right hand side, you will have discover. So you will have the whiz of the day. You will have some videos. So Tableau promotes itself. It helps you understanding the software by clicking on this. You can go to the Tableau website and watch the videos. Okay. But since we are doing a live session, I will teach you how to start working with Tableau. And the first step is that you have to click on the share button and connect button. And now you will connect to the first data source, that is Microsoft Excel. So when I click on Microsoft Excel, it will open a dialog box of open and it will show me all the Excel sheets which are there. So I have this Excel sheet HR data 1. I will click on this and I click on open and you will see that I'm redirected to the second page. Okay. Can you see that we have moved from data tab, the connect page to the next page? And this is called as data source. Okay. I hope this is visible. The screen is visible. Can you see this on the left hand side down bottom? You have this data source. Can you see this data source?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what does it mean? It means that we have connected to the data source. We have connected to the data source. Okay. And now what we are going to do is we are going to explore this data. Okay. So Tableau is a flexible software. मतलब आप उसका हाथ पैर कैसे भी घुमा सकते हैं. ठीक है. So we can expand this part. We can reduce this part. Okay. We can even expand this part or reduce this part. So Tableau is a very flexible software. You can flex its muscles like you want. ठीक है. जैसे हम अपनी flex करते हैं वैसे हम Tableau की भी जो है muscles को flex कर सकते हैं. So what this is showing me, it is showing me HR data. HR data is the file that I have used, that I've imported into Tableau, and it is having 39 fields and 1470 rows. Now, how do you believe me? क्या सर आप जो कह रहे हैं क्या ये है ऐसा? हम कैसे चेक करेंगे? So I have opened the Excel file which I've shared in the group, in the chat box. Okay. So you can see that this HR data file is having some data related to HR department. Okay. HR department of a organization. उसका data है ये. Okay. और हम इस data के साथ क्या करने वाले हैं? We are going to do some analysis with this data. We are going to do some analysis with this data. So suppose you have a data source and let me show you कि data कितना बड़ा है. ठीक है. So we have column A till column M, AM. Okay, can anyone tell me how many columns are there in this data file? So A to Z, there are 26, and then we have AAAB till AM. So if you find out the number of columns in this data set, how can you find out the number of columns? Second question, how many rows data is that? So we have to scroll down. Is there any way where I can just move, reach to the last row in the data? Do you know any short?
Arrow.
Yes.
Control plus down arrow.
Control plus down arrow. Very good. So control and down arrow will take you to the last cell in the row, which is occupied, which is filled. सो 1470 रोज का डेटा है ये 1470। और अगर कॉलम की बात करें तो कोई मुझे कॉलम नंबर बताएगा कि कितने कॉलम्स का डेटा है? व्हाट इज द कॉलम नंबर? आई वांट टू फाइंड आउट। हाउ डू यू फाइंड आउट द कॉलम नंबर? एनीवन? ये कितने कॉलम का डेटा है हम कैसे पता लगाएंगे? रो तो हमने 1 मिनट में पता लगा दिया कि 1470 रोज हैं, ठीक है। लेकिन कॉलम कितने हैं? क्या हम गिने 1 2 3 4 5 6 लाइक दैट? और इज देयर एनी अदर वे, मीडियम?
काउंट कॉलम,
यस।
काउंट कॉलम फंक्शन
काउंट,
लग जाएगा।
काउंट द नंबर ऑफ कॉलम्स। Is it what you are saying? Count the number of columns. This is what you are saying. Count the number of columns.
सर फंक्शन लग जाएगा ना काउंट कॉलम का।
अच्छा, कौन सा फंक्शन होता है वो काउंट कॉलम का? There is a function. Yeah, there is a function called as column. Okay. I will not ask you many questions. Other people will start quitting the session. Okay. I don't want to ask questions. I'm here to give all the answers. But yes, definitely there is a formula or function in Excel which is called as column. And when you put this function, you will get 39 as the answer. ओके। तो जब कॉलम का अगर कोई फंक्शन हो सकता है तो क्या रो का भी हो सकता है? डेफिनेटली। So we have a function called as row and it gives you a row number, right? So when I move down the data और यहाँ पे मैं अगर लिखता हूँ row, so basically what it is going to give me, it is going to give me the row number। and मैंने डेटा फॉर्मूला एक सेल में लिखा लेकिन सारे सेल्स में रो नंबर आ गए। कैन एनीवन टेल मी ये कैसे हुआ? कैसे हुआ? ये रो नंबर कैसे आ गए सारे के सारे? हाउ डिड इट हैपन? मैंने तो एक ही जगह फॉर्मूला लगाया था यहाँ पर। अब मैं यहाँ लिखता हूँ।
Sir, because it is a table.
Correct. The right answer is because it is a table. So that is again a magic of Excel. Okay, but we are not learning Excel over here. Okay, if I start, I will not be able to control myself because of the love of Excel. So we will move to Tableau now again. But what I wanted to show you, I wanted to show you that this is the data that we are going to work on. इसमें 39 कॉलम्स हैं हमारे पास और 1470 रोज का डेटा है ये, और एचआर डिपार्टमेंट का डेटा है। अब देखिए, जब भी कंपनी की एचआर डिपार्टमेंट की बात होती है तो क्या क्या तरीके का डेटा आप मान सकते हैं कि होगा, ठीक है। पहला कॉलम जो है यहाँ पे उनमें लिखा है एट्रीशन। एट्रीशन का मतलब पता है किसी को? व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ द वर्ड एट्रीशन?
सर कंपनी में कितने लोग आए हैं और कितने वो एब्सेंटेजम और उसकी कंपनी लीव करके गए हैं उसका डेटा होता है।
करेक्ट। कितने लोग कंपनी छोड़ के चले गए हैं, ठीक है। हाउ मेनी पीपल हैव लेफ्ट द कंपनी, एक्चुअली इट इज द डेटा ऑफ दैट। सो एट्रीशन, इफ एट्रीशन इज हैविंग अ यस, दैट मींस व्हाट? इट मींस दैट पीपल हैव लेफ्ट द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, ठीक है, लोग छोड़ के गए हैं। अगर एट्रीशन में यस है इसका मतलब वो गए हैं, और अगर एट्रीशन में नो है तो वो हमारे साथ ही हैं, कंपनी में काम कर रहे हैं। अगर एट्रीशन में यस है तो इसका मतलब क्या होगा? अगर का एट्रिशन का मतलब यस है तो इट हैज बिकम अ एक्स एम्प्लॉय। यू कैन सी दैट इट इज एक्स एम्प्लॉय एंड इट इज करंट एम्प्लॉय, राइट। फिर कौन से डिपार्टमेंट से हैं हमारे पास लोग? क्या उनका एजुकेशन स्टेटस है, मेल है या फीमेल है, जॉब रोल कौन सा है, मैरिटल स्टेटस क्या है, ओवर टाइम करते हैं या नहीं करते, एज क्या हो गई उनकी, क्या वेज रेट मिल रही है, ठीक है। और अलग अलग चीजें आपको दे रखी हैं, कितने साल हो गए कंपनी, कितने मैनेजर के साथ साल हो गए, ये सब दे रखा है। नाउ इफ आई आस्क यू कि यू हैव टू गिव मी वन फिगर, how many people have left the organization? Can you answer this quickly? बता सकते हैं आप? देख के, डेटा देख के बता सकते हैं कि कितने लोग छोड़ के गए हैं? कितने लोग ऐसे हैं जो सेल्स डिपार्टमेंट में काम करते हैं? कितने लोग ऐसे हैं जो R&D में काम करते हैं? कितने लोग ऐसे हैं जो कि मेडिकल एजुकेशन फील्ड से हैं? कितने लोग ऐसे हैं जो लाइफ साइंसेज से हैं? कितने सिंगल हैं, कितने मैरिड हैं? सो मेनी क्वेश्चंस, हंड्रेड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस एंड आई कैन आस्क यू, एंड हाउ मच टाइम वुड यू टेक टू आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन, एंड हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू गेट द आंसर्स फॉर दीज क्वेश्चंस? बताइए। अगर एक्सेल में ही हमें काम करना होगा तो ये सब जो क्वेश्चंस मैं पूछ रहा हूँ उसका आंसर निकालने के लिए क्या करना होगा आपको? कैन एनीवन टेल मी हाउ कैन वी गेट द आंसर ऑफ टू दीज क्वेश्चंस? How can we get the answers to these questions? in Excel, if I have to work in Excel and I have to get the answers to these questions, what will we need to do? What are we supposed to do? Pivot table. Okay, one answer is pivot table. What about the others? We will have to apply some formulas or functions, isn't it? कुछ फॉर्मूले फंक्शन लगाने पड़ेंगे ना. लेकिन अगर आते ही नहीं हुए तो फिर क्या लगाएंगे? ठीक है, we'll not be able to apply the functions if we don't know the functions. ठीक है. The best part about Tableau is that you need not know any function. ठीक है. So Tableau. Yes. Anyone? Any questions?
filter
चलिए. So we will now move to Tableau, and when you import the data in Tableau में जब आप import करते हैं डेटा को, आप डेटा लेके आते हैं, तो आपको एक तो डेटा सोर्स दिखाई देता है, जो पहली शीट है हमारी. ठीक है. This is not the sheet what I was working on. This is the blank sheet. Yes, data source. तो हम इसकी बात कर रहे थे. देखिए यहाँ पे भी लिखा हुआ आ रहा है 39 fields and 1470 rows. That means this data has 39 fields and 1470 rows. ये 39 fields का डेटा है और 1470 rows का डेटा है. करेक्ट. लेकिन इस डेटा में आपको दो सेक्शंस दिखाई दे रहे हैं. एक जहां लिखा है नेम और दूसरा जहां पे आपको डेटा एक्सप्लेन किया गया है. ठीक है. व्हाट आई विल डू इज आई विल जस्ट hide this the right section and I will just focus on the left section first. So it is showing me the type. It is showing me the type. ये क्या बता रहा है? Field. मतलब हमारे पास कौन कौन से टाइप का डेटा है. So the data is basically divided into different fields, different types. So these are the different types. Like you have number, whole number, date and time, date, string, spatial, boolean, and image role and geographical role. Right? Now, what do you mean by boolean? Anyone? Boolean का मतलब क्या होता है? Anyone? What is a boolean?
true or false.
Correct.
True, false.
Right. True or false. If something is representing a true or false statement है और क्या वो सही है या गलत है, अगर ऐसा कुछ पूछा जाए तो उसका मतलब होता है boolean. ठीक है. इसी तरीके से अगर किसी के पास ये डेटा है कि suppose you want to find out, then we have numbers. ठीक है. So employee number के अंदर क्या होगा? नंबर होंगे. ठीक है. उसका आईडी नंबर होगा. तो वो डेटा जो हो गया वो हमारा हैश से रिप्रेजेंट हो रहा है. ठीक है. Then we have a green color hash. So this blue color and green color in Tableau denotes what? Denotes dimensions and measures. डायमेंशन और मेजर को रिप्रेजेंट करता है ये. ठीक है. अब हम आगे बढ़ते हैं और शीट 1 पे आते हैं. ठीक है. Now, when you move to sheet 1, you will actually get to see the workspace of Tableau. ये Tableau का वर्क एरिया है जहाँ पे आप काम करते हैं, जहाँ पे Tableau से विजुअलाइजेशन हम कर पाते हैं. राइट. So you will see different options on the top, like menu bar है, data है, worksheet है, dashboard है, story है. ये सब पे हम जाएंगे लेकिन थोड़ी देर बाद. ठीक है. अभी जो हमें एनालाइज करना है वो क्या करना है? First, what we need to understand is that we have on the left hand side there is a panel which can be adjusted to the half of the screen. ठीक है. तो ये पैनल जो है इसको हम एडजस्ट कर सकते हैं. इसके दो सब डिविजन है, एक है डेटा, एक है एनालिटिक्स. सो फर्स्ट आई विल बी वर्किंग ऑन द डेटा शीट, उसके बाद एनालिटिक्स हमारे पास अवेलेबल होंगे, लेकिन हम अभी डेटा की बात करेंगे. देन यू हैव पेजेस व्हिच इज आल्सो फ्लेक्सिबल. आप इसको उठा के यहाँ पे भी रख सकते हैं. देन यू फिल्टर, इसको भी उठा के यहाँ रख सकते हैं. देन यू हैव मार्क्स कार्ड, इसको भी हम यहाँ रख सकते हैं. ठीक है. बट आई डोंट वांट टू डिस्टर्ब द सीक्वेंस, तो वी विल पुट इट लाइक दैट ओनली. हम वापस उसी शीट पे जैसी चीजें थी उसको वैसे ही कर देते हैं. तो आप उठा के इसको मार्क्स कार्ड को यहाँ से हटा के यहीं रख देंगे जहां वो पहले. हाँ. ठीक है. सो मे बी आई विल हाइड दिस कार्ड एंड आई विल ब्रिंग इट बैक अगेन. So this is a new sheet that we have introduced and now it has the arrangement which was there before. ठीक है. तो ये पेजेस हैं, फिल्टर है, रोज एंड कॉलम्स हैं. देन दिस यू हैव शीट 1 and sheet 2 and this is a marks card. Okay. So what does this denote और करना क्या है इन सब में? ठीक है. तो अगर पहली बार आप अटेंड कर रहे हैं या आपने ऑलरेडी पहले से सीख भी रखा है तो भी आप इसको इस तरीके से देखिए, जिस तरीके से मैं दिखा रहा हूँ आपको काफी इजी और आसान लगेगी चीजें. काफी इंटरेस्टिंग सॉफ्टवेयर है. वो हम देखने ही वाले हैं. In the next 5 minutes, you are going to understand how interesting this software can be. तो you will see tables. Tables means columns. तो ये जो कॉलम है आपको लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे ये जो फीड दिखाई दे रही है, ये आपको इससे मैच होती हुई दिखाई देगी. ठीक है. कैन यू सी द डार्क ब्लू line over here with white font headings? Can you see these headings?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, what are these headings? Attrition, business travel, CF, age band. These are all alphabetically arranged. Now, when I come to Tableau, can you see the same headings over here also? ये सारी headings आपको यहाँ पे भी नजर आ रही है. Attrition, business travel, CF, age band,
Yes, sir.
attrition. Okay. Can you see all these headings now here also?
Yes, sir.
And we can see the headings in green with green hash also. Okay. And there is a slight divider between the two. ठीक है. इन दोनों को बीच में से एक लाइन डिवाइड कर रही है. तो ये क्या कहलाती हैं? These are called as dimension. ब्लू वाले जितने भी हैं वो सब डायमेंशन कहलाते हैं, और ये जो रेड वाले हैं, ग्रीन वाले हैं, ये सब मेजर्स कहलाते हैं टैब्लो के अंदर. ठीक है. अब टैब्लो करता क्या है, तो मैं आपको थोड़ा सा इसका प्रैक्टिकल दिखाता हूँ, देन वी विल डिस्कस कि होता कैसे है. तो सपोज आई वांट टू फाइंड आउट दैट हाउ मेनी डिपार्टमेंट्स आर देयर इन दिस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. जो डेटा हम काम कर रहे हैं जिसपे, उसमें कितने डिपार्टमेंट हैं. तो व्हाट आई विल डू इज आई विल जस्ट चूज डिपार्टमेंट एंड आई विल जस्ट डबल क्लिक ऑन दिस. ठीक है. हमें डिपार्टमेंट पे क्या करना है, डबल क्लिक करना है. And can you see that now on the sheet number 2, I will rename this sheet and I will just name it as HR data analysis, because we are going to do some analysis. So I'm naming it as HR data analysis, and I'm just changing the font. Don't just be bothered about how I'm doing what I'm doing. Just see what I'm doing. Okay. तो हमने क्या किया, शीट का नाम बदल दिया और उसका नाम रख दिया डेटा, एचआर डेटा एनालिसिस. और हम उसमें क्या पता कर रहे हैं कि इस पूरे डेटा में कितने डिपार्टमेंट हैं. ये काम अगर हमें एक्सेल में करना होता तो हम एक्सेल के डिपार्टमेंट वाले कॉलम में जाते और फिल्टर लगाते, और फिल्टर जब ओपन करते तो आपको 3 ऑप्शन दिखाई देते. कैन यू सी HR, R&D एंड सेल्स हियर? कैन यू सी दिस?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Okay, so same things are available in Tableau also. ये Tableau में भी आपको तीनों चीजें दिखाई दे रही हैं. These are the names of the different department. If you want to stretch them, अगर आप इनको खींच देते हैं थोड़ा सा, तो ये थोड़ा सा स्पेसियस हो जाएंगे, थोड़ा सा आपको बेटर प्रेजेंटेशन दिखेगा. So Tableau is a very flexible software. आप उसका कैसे भी उसको मैनिपुलेट कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. तो we have 3 departments: HR, R&D and sales. Now, what is this ABC? What is this ABC representing over here? अब ये डिपार्टमेंट तो आ गए हमारे पास. ठीक है. ये डिपार्टमेंट जो है, these are called as dimensions. So you can see that the department, all these alphabets ABC are dimension. One is employee number over here. One is a number, employee number, because it is represented by hash. But all these things are dimensions, right? So we have got 3 departments. But now next I want to find out how many people work in these department. कितने employees हैं जो इन particular department में काम करते हैं. तो हम कैसे लाएंगे? अगर ये काम आपको एक्सेल में करना होता तो आपको काउंट का फॉर्मूला लगाना होता. काउंटिव. If the department is HR, then how many numbers are there? If the department is R&D, how many numbers are there? If the department is sales, how many numbers are there? Right or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
But
Yes, sir.
यहाँ पर हमें कोई फॉर्मूला लगाने की आवश्यकता नहीं है. वी डोंट हैव टू पुट एनी फॉर्मूला. दैट इज द ब्यूटी ऑफ टैब्लो. दैट इज द इम्पोर्टेंट aspect of Tableau. What we have to do is just drag and drop. ठीक है. उठाया और पटका, उठा पटक. ठीक है. So yes, this is as funny as just dragging and dropping things. So what you have to drag, we have to choose the field that we want. So basically I want the employee count. So in the header, if you see on the left hand side, I've just zoomed in a little bit. Okay. So you will see there is a search button. Can you see the search written over here?
Yes, sir.
So what I'll do is I will write down employee. As I'm typing employee, you can see that employee count. Can you see the employee count over here? Can you see the employee count over here? Yes or no? Can you see the employee count?
Yes, sir.
And can you see the employee number also? Okay. Now
Yes, sir.
suppose this is the dimension. Now if you just drag this, if you just select this and drag and drop in the ABC, see what will happen. See what happens. It is showing you the employee number. It is showing you the employee ID which belongs to HR department. It is giving you the employee ID which is belonging to which department? HR department, right? HR department में कौन कौन से एम्प्लॉय काम करते हैं उनका आईडी आ गया है आपके पास, ठीक है। पर हमें क्या चाहिए था, इसी तरीके से R&D में कौन कौन से एम्प्लॉय काम करते हैं और सेल्स में कौन कौन से एम्प्लॉय करते हैं, ये आ गया। लेकिन हमें ये नहीं चाहिए था, हमें क्या चाहिए था, किस डिपार्टमेंट में कितने एम्प्लॉय हैं, हाउ मेनी डिपार्टमेंट्स, हाउ मेनी एम्प्लॉइज आर देयर इन विच डिपार्टमेंट। उसके लिए क्या करेंगे, we will select a measure. We don't want a dimension, we want a measure. So I will select employee count and I will put it ABC. So can you see the result? Can you see the result?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we can tell anyone that HR department has 63 employees, R&D division has 961 employees, and sales division has got 446 employees. Correct? And now you would like to know the total also, right? So sir, total भी बता दीजिए कि total कितना हुआ, वो कैसे आएगा? Excel में तो sum का formula लगाते हैं, total आ जाता है, ठीक है। Similarly in Tableau we have this analysis button over here, analysis menu over here, and this menu has a total, ठीक है। So when you click on this total, it will give you some options. Okay, so show row grand totals, show column grand total. Now which one should I select, row or column? Which one should I select? Row or column?
Sir, column.
Yeah, because these numbers are appearing in one column and different rows. So if I have to take a total, I will have to take a total from top to down, not left to right. Okay. What if the data was arranged like this? Okay. Now we have HR, R&D, sales. These are three columns and the numbers are in one row, in a single row. So if I take a total, if I have to take a total now, how it will be? If I have to take a total now, आप कैसे लेंगे total? Analysis पे जाएंगे and we'll select total, and now I'll have to select show row grand total. And now you can see the total number of employees appearing is as 1470. But if I put it into rows, if I put the department into rows, it will show like this and the total has gone now. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to again go back to analysis and total, and I will say show column grand total. Can you see the column grand total as 1470?
Yes, sir.
So this is how you can present the information from a bulky Excel to a simple visual. Okay, but हम बोलते हैं कि टैबुलर में बहुत सारे विजुअल्स होते हैं, अभी तक तो हमने ऐसा कुछ देखा नहीं है। अभी तो ये सिंपल सा एक टेक्स्ट और नंबर नजर आ रहा है। अब आपको नजारे दिखाते हैं टैबुलो के, ठीक है। सो नाउ यू विल गेट टू सी द एक्चुअल टैबुलो, ठीक है। सो नाउ व्हाट वी विल डू इज वी विल कन्वर्ट दिस इनटू अ बबल। ओके, एंड जस्ट ऑन अ क्लिक ऑफ अ बटन, मैंने कुछ नहीं किया और सिर्फ एक बटन को प्रेस किया यहाँ पर, और ये आपको जो तीन नंबर दिखाई दे रहे थे वो किस में कन्वर्ट हो गए, बबल्स में। ओके, so there was one person who was attending for the first time, who was Sonali. Sonali, you are attending for the first time. Can you unmute yourself, please? Anyone else who is attending for the first time this session on Tableau? Anyone who is seeing Tableau for the first time? Okay. So what I'm going to show you is, what I was showing is that it's so simple so as to analyze. So suppose I click on this, now I have got a different visual with different colors. If I click on this, I have got the visual as a bar. If I click on this, I have got a pie chart. Okay, I can convert this to a standard view. It will show a pie chart. If I click on this, I have got a different formation. Okay, so Tableau is a tool which convert your data into visual. Okay, but now when I see this bubbles, it is not showing any numbers, right? It is showing me only the department name. I want to see the numbers also. So what I can do is I can just put the employee count into label. As simple as that, drag and drop. So now you can see that R&D showing the number, sales is showing the number, HR is still not showing 63. This tooltip, this is giving me the number 63 over here, but 63 is not appearing over here. You can right click and go to my mark label and always show. Okay, now why it is not showing 63? Because the size of the bubble is small. Okay, the size of the circle is small. So if I increase the size, if it is possible for me to increase the size, you will see if I've done entire view, now you can see that HR is having 63, sales is having 446, and R&D is having 961 employees. Okay, so this is the power of Tableau. ठीक है, अब हमें करना क्या है, ये तो मैंने आपको बेसिक बताया कि टैबलो फंक्शन कैसे करता है, काम कैसे करता है. अब हम कुछ प्रॉब्लम स्टेटमेंट पे काम करेंगे. तो टुडे आई एम गोइंग टू शो यू हाउ टू डू कैलकुलेशंस इन टैबलो. ओके, and I'm sharing my, I'm opening that case study which I've shared with you, and we will work on that case study now. Okay, so Tableau assignment I will open now. Can you see this?
Yes,
Can you see the PDF? Can I have a yes or no in the class?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So now this I've created where I have put a case study. So this is a problem statement. So we have to calculate some key performance indicators. Okay, so there are some 5 things that I've asked here. Number of employees in sales department. We have been asked to calculate the number of employees. Secondly, we have been asked to calculate the number of employees who travel frequently. Thirdly, they have asked us to give us the number of employees doing overtime, number of employees working with the company for more than 5 years, and number of employees not having any stock options. Okay. Now, if I ask you these questions, you have to solve using this data in Excel. How would you do it? How much time would you take to derive the answer to this question? Yes. Tell me. How many are good in Excel over here? If you are good in Excel, you can just write a yes in the chat box. If you are good in Excel, अगर आपका एक्सेल अच्छा है तो आप एक यस बॉक्स चैट बॉक्स में यस लिखेंगे. इफ यू थिंक यू आर गुड इन एक्सेल.
partially.
नो वन हैज रिटन अ यस इन द एक्सेल क्योंकि
Sir,
ये
partially yes.
यस
Sir, थोड़ा बहुत आता है.
थोड़ा बहुत आता है. थोड़ा और बहुत दोनों दो शब्द में बहुत डिफरेंस है. बहुत तो होता है कि बहुत सारा आता है, थोड़ा मतलब थोड़ा आता है, और थोड़ा बहुत जब मिला दिया है तो इसका मतलब क्या है कि कुछ आता है कुछ नहीं आता है. चलिए ठीक है, तो हम देखते हैं कि अगर इसको हमें एक्सेल में करना होता तो क्या करना होता और कितना. एक्सेल भी बहुत सिंपल सॉफ्टवेयर है. व्हाई आई एम टीचिंग एक्सेल नाउ? बिकॉज एक्सेल बिकम्स द बेस ऑफ टैबलो. अगर आपको एक्सेल के लॉजिक्स आते हैं तो आप टैबलो में भी कर पाएंगे. ठीक है, सो व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू डू इज आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू कॉपी दिस टेक्स्ट फ्रॉम द पीडीएफ एंड पेस्ट इट इन एक्सेल. तो आप कोई भी चीज को कॉपी करें, कंट्रोल सी इज द यूनिवर्सल कमांड फॉर कॉपी, and control V is the universal command for paste. Okay, so I will remove this question mark because the bullets have come as a question mark. Okay, so what I can do is now how we can apply some things that we have learned in Excel. Okay, I want to remove all these question mark. ठीक है, और एक ही बार में हटाने हैं तो कैसे होगा बताइए. अलग अलग बार जाके डिलीट नहीं करना है. आई वांट टू रिमूव ऑल दिस क्वेश्चन मार्क इन वन गो. एक ही बार में हटाना है. what I can do? You can simply put a filter in this column and you can filter on the dots over here and it will show all these. You can select all these and press Ctrl minus. अगर इतना आपको आता है तो आपको एक्सेल आता है, अदरवाइज आपको एक्सेल आता है ये आपका भ्रम है, ठीक है। और जिसे आज मैंने दूर कर दिया कि आपको एक्सेल नहीं आता है, ठीक है। एक्सेल इस तरीके से आना चाहिए कि हमारा काम एक्सेल में आसान हो जाए, ठीक है। चलिए, एनीवेज इफ यू डोंट नो यू कैन लर्न बाय अटेंडिंग दीज सेशंस, ठीक है। जैसे कि आज हम कर रहे हैं, वी आर स्किलिंग ऑन सैटरडेज, तो सैटरडे एंड संडे we are going to continue this. Tomorrow also we have a class at 6 p.m. in the evening, ठीक है। So what we have to do is we have to find out the number of employees in the sales department. सेल्स डिपार्टमेंट में कितने लोग काम करते हैं उसको पता लगाना, तो हम क्या करेंगे, फॉर्मूला लगाएंगे, काउंट, काउंट किसका, इफ का, काउंट इफ, ठीक है। नाउ व्हाट आई हैव टू काउंट, आई हैव टू काउंट फ्रॉम द डिपार्टमेंट हाउ मेनी टाइम्स sales is appearing. I have to count from the department how many times sales is appearing. So this becomes my range. ये मेरा range बन गया, ठीक है। This is my range where I am trying to find out how many times the count is appearing. The department means sales is appearing. So this becomes my range. What should I write in the criteria? What should I write in the criteria? Sales. तो अगर मुझे पता लगाना है कि कितने लोग सेल्स डिपार्टमेंट में हैं, तो मैंने क्या फंक्शन काम में लिया एक्सेल में, काउंट इफ, आई हैव सेलेक्टेड द डिपार्टमेंट एंड देन आई हैव सेलेक्टेड व्हाट, सेल्स, एंड आई नाउ आई विल प्रेस एंटर। हैव आई गॉट द आंसर? अरे यस और नो, हैव वी गॉट द आंसर?
Yes, sir.
यस सर। डू यू वांट मी टू रिपीट और हो गया, ये समझ में आ गया आपको, ये रिपीट करना है? Not getting any answer. It's all clear or all clear? थोड़ा क्लियर हुआ या पूरा क्लियर हो गया? काउंट इफ का फॉर्मूला लगाया हमने, क्या किया है, वी हैव अप्लाइड विच फॉर्मूला पीपल, we have applied count if. So basically what we have done is, sir repeat, yes I am repeating. So basically what we have done here is we have just applied a simple formula of count if, and what we have done, count if asks for two things, दो चीजें मांगता है count if हमसे, क्या क्या मांगता है, एक तो मांगता है range. See, if you have to learn anything, either it is Excel, Power BI, Tableau, any data visualization tool, any data analytics tool, ठीक है, which is very important nowadays, आपकी लॉजिक बहुत क्लियर होनी चाहिए, ठीक है। आपका ऑब्जेक्टिव क्लियर होना चाहिए कि हमें करना क्या है, सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है कि करना क्या है, तो चाहते क्या हो, तो क्या चाहते हैं हम, ये पता लगाना चाहते हैं कि नंबर ऑफ एम्प्लॉइज कितने हैं सेल्स डिपार्टमेंट में, सेल्स डिपार्टमेंट में कितने लोग काम करते हैं। तो करना क्या होगा भैया, डिपार्टमेंट में जाइए, सेल्स डिपार्टमेंट में, और गिन लीजिए कितने लोग काम करते हैं। इससे आसान तरीका क्या होगा, तो वो काम एक्सेल में कौन करता है, काउंट इफ करता है, ठीक है। तो हम फिर से लगाते हैं फॉर्मूला काउंट इफ का और फिर से देख लेते हैं कि रिजल्ट कैसे आया, ठीक है। सो आई विल जस्ट डिलीट दिस एंड आई एम टाइपिंग इन द फॉर्मूला अगेन। सो इज इक्वल टू काउंट इफ रेंज, कहां से पता लगाना है कि कितने लोग डिपार्टमेंट में काम करते हैं, डिपार्टमेंट में, डिपार्टमेंट कहाँ है, डिपार्टमेंट एचआर डेटा वाली शीट में है। अच्छा, एचआर डेटा वाली शीट में कौन सा कॉलम है डिपार्टमेंट का, कॉलम नंबर, which column has department, column number E, and how do you select the entire column, ये हम कॉलम E पे तो चले गए, अब मैंने एक सेल्स सेलेक्ट करा है, उससे लेके नीचे तक आना है, लास्ट तक कैसे आऊंगा,
So by clicking on E.
यस, बाय
Clicking on E.
by clicking on E on top. So if I select top, it will select the entire column. I don't want to select the entire column. I want to select till the last cell 1470 अगर आपको याद हो तो वहां
Sir,
तक.
control down arrow.
No, control down arrow will jump to the last cell. Control down arrow will jump to the last cell. I want to select, and for selecting any cell value in Excel you have to use shift key. कौन सी की? कौन सी की?
Shift key.
Shift key along with control key. Control shift and down arrow will do the work. ठीक है, कंट्रोल शिफ्ट और डाउन एरो से ये काम होगा. और जैसे ही हमने कॉलम सेलेक्ट करा तो हमें क्या दिख रहा है? टेबल 1 डिपार्टमेंट लिखा हुआ दिख रहा है. ये क्या है? टेबल 1 इज द नेम ऑफ दिस टेबल एंड डिपार्टमेंट इज द नेम ऑफ व्हाट? डिपार्टमेंट इज द नेम ऑफ व्हाट? बोलिए, tell me what is the name of column E? Column E, department is the name of column E, right? So we have selected table 1 department. अगर मैं, चलिए ठीक है, ये कर लिया. अब क्राइटेरिया, इस डिपार्टमेंट में, इस कॉलम में 3 ऑप्शंस है आपके पास, R&D, सेल्स एंड व्हाट वाज द थर्ड डिपार्टमेंट? R&D, सेल्स एंड HR. What do you want to find out? The count of sales department. So I will write down sales. Why I'm putting quotes? Can anyone tell me quotes क्यों लगाए हैं? इतनी गर्मी में इसको कोट पहना दिया हमने, क्यों? Why put quotes in sales?
So to just focus on the sales department.
No, if you don't put the quotes, inverted commas, it will not give you a result because it is a text. It is a text. आपने जब सेल्स लिखा तो सेल्स पे फोकस करेगा ना, वो R&D या HR पे थोड़ने जाएगा. लेकिन अगर आपने ऐसे सेल्स लिख दिया तो जीरो मिलेगा. जीरो क्या मिलेगा? जीरो. और अगर मैंने इन्वर्टेड कॉमा लगा दिया यहाँ पर तो आंसर क्या मिल रहा है? 446. Now if I remove sales and I write down HR, what is the answer I'm getting? 63. If I write down R&D, what is the answer that I'm getting now? I'm getting 961. Is it clear to everyone now? Can we have a yes?
Yes, sir.
There are 5 people in the meeting now. आधे लोग तो चले गए. ठीक है, जो लोग रह गए हैं वो एक बार लिखेंगे ऑल क्लियर इन द चैट बॉक्स, देन आई विल कंटिन्यू. ठीक है, सो सम पार्टिसिपेशन. फोकट में आ गए हो लेकिन फोकट में जाओगे नहीं. ठीक है, डू सम मेहनत. करेक्ट. सो डिपार्टमेंट. नाउ देयर इज वन मोर वे, आई कैन राइट डाउन द नेम ऑफ द कॉलम आल्सो. तो मुझे पहले क्या करना है? अगर मुझे टाइप करना है तो टेबल 1, ये टेबल 1 लिखा और ओपन करेंगे ब्रैकेट और यहाँ पे लिखेंगे डिपार्टमेंट और ये डिपार्टमेंट कॉलम अपने आप सेलेक्ट हो जाएगा. ठीक है, कॉमा, क्राइटेरिया में लिख देंगे सेल्स. Will it give me the result? Let us see. There is an error of reference because I think we have to put one more bracket over here. Yes, this bracket, and this bracket will give me the option to select department. Okay, so table 1, this square bracket you put, and this square bracket will assist you in selecting what you want from table. So I want department. I can click on tab and now I will get the result. 446. Now I will not go to sheet again. HR data वाली sheet पे नहीं जाएंगे. ठीक है, और हम आगे काम करेंगे. तो what I will do is I will say number of employees who travel frequently. तो ये डेटा कहाँ से मिलेगा बताइए? ये डेटा कहाँ से मिलेगा? जो लोग फ्रीक्वेंटली ट्रेवल करते हैं, बिजनेस ट्रेवल वाले डेटा से, बिजनेस ट्रेवल वाले कॉलम से. Now how I can get this number without writing the formula? ठीक है, व्हाट आर द वैल्यूज इन द बिजनेस ट्रेवल फ्रीक्वेंटली, इस तरीके से लिखा हुआ है. बस ये देख लिया हमने. अब हम यहीं पे ही फॉर्मूला लगाएंगे और यू विल गेट द आंसर. इज इक्वल टू काउंट इफ, व्हाट इज द रेंज? सो फॉर रेंज आई विल सेलेक्ट टेबल 1. टेबल 1, दैट इज द ब्यूटी ऑफ एक्सेल. आपने एक बार अगर टेबल का नाम दे दिया, आप कहीं पे भी उसको बुला सकते हैं. एंड नाउ व्हिच कॉलम आई वांट टू रेफर टू? आई वांट टू रेफर टू बिजनेस ट्रैवल कॉलम. So I will select this business travel. I will close this square bracket because the work is over now. ठीक है, count if table 1 business travel has what? travel frequently. We're going to come back to Tableau again once we have got all the answers. ठीक है, तो ये आंसर आ गया. तीसरा क्वेश्चन क्या था हमारे पास? नंबर ऑफ एम्प्लॉइज डूइंग ओवर टाइम. कितने लोग ओवर टाइम करते हैं? तो ओवर टाइम का आंसर कहाँ से मिलेगा आपको? ओवर टाइम का आंसर कहाँ से मिलेगा? ओवर टाइम वाले कॉलम से. डू वी हैव अ कॉलम नेम ओवर टाइम? यस, वी हैव अ कॉलम नेम ओवर टाइम. सो अगेन वी विल गो टू दिस कॉलम. ठीक है, और हम इस कॉलम में जाएंगे और यहाँ पे आप लिख देंगे क्या? यहाँ पे आप लिख देंगे काउंट इफ टेबल 1 ओवर टाइम, not this bracket but that one, over time, close the bracket, comma, yes. If overtime has yes, then I will get the number of overtime. So 416 people are working overtime. Number of employees working with the company for more than 5 years, 5 साल से ज्यादा जिसको हो गया है वो कितने लोग हैं? वैसे कितने लोग हैं? तो ये डेटा कहाँ मिलता है? किस कॉलम में मिलेगा? इसमें मिलेगा हमें इस कॉलम में जहां पर कि दे रखा है years at company. So this I can copy from here, years at company. Okay. And I want to find out how many people is working for more than 5 years with the company. So again, I will use the same formula, count if and table 1. Inside table 1, I want years at company. Close the bracket and greater than 5. I've not put inverted commas now because it is not a string. It is not a string. It is a number. Basically, it is not a text. Criteria is greater than 5. Okay, so we have to put this into inverted comma because we are using a greater than. अगर ये नंबर होता तो ये बिना ग्रेटर देन बिना उसके ले लेता, लेकिन क्योंकि ग्रेटर देन भी लगा रहे हैं, ऑपरेटर लगा रहे हैं, इसलिए we have to put inverted commas. We got 694 and the last option is number of employees having stock option. तो अगर किसी के पास स्टॉक ऑप्शन है या नहीं है, ये हम कैसे निकालेंगे? तो स्टॉक ऑप्शन निकालने के लिए आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा? आपको यहाँ पे स्टॉक ऑप्शन लेवल देखना पड़ेगा एंड 0 1 2 3 you have been given these options and we have to find out 0. So what we'll do is we'll go to this column is equal to count if, again table 1, you will select this as stock options level comma 0. So these are the answers we have got. Okay, so the time is already up. I'm going to show you one factor, how to get one, how to put one formula in Tableau, and similarly you will try on your own, and tomorrow we'll continue this. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how we have to do this same thing in Tableau, and we will see this answer, number of employees in sales department 446, how to get this number. Okay, so to create a calculated field in Tableau, to create a function and formula in Tableau, what you have to do is you have to go to this button. You will click on this black button over here. And the first option that you see is create calculated field. So you will click on create calculated field. You will write down a formula for number of employees in sales department. We have to find out the number of employees in sales department. Okay, so now you're going to learn how to create a function or a formula in Tableau. Okay, so when we write a function or formula in Tableau in Excel, we use a equals to sign. Here you don't have to use any equal to sign. Okay, and instead of countif, we will use the simple function if. Okay, we will make the use of if over here. So if department, Okay, so here we don't have to put any bracket. I just open a bracket and I've selected department. I will close the bracket and write down is equal to, if the department is having a string called as sales, okay, then give me one, then give me one, else give me 0. And this is it. Okay, I'm just zooming in. You can see and you can copy this in your Tableau. If department is sales, then 1, else 0. If department is sales, then 1, else 0. You can take a screenshot of this also if you want. Okay, so I'm just putting it in the chat box. Okay, so if the department is sales, then 1, else 0. If the department is sales, then 1, else 0. Right? So you will say apply and you will click on OK. Okay, once you do this, you will see that one field has been created over here with the name, number of employees in sales department. And how we come to know that it's a calculated field, there are two methods. First is that it will have an equal to sign here. And secondly, when you click on this filter button and you select calculation, it will show this number of employees in sales department. Now, what you have to do is you have to simply drag and drop, drag and drop. But what do I see? I see a circle. So how do I convert this circle into a number? Go to automatic. And now it has become a square. Oh my God. So what do I do? So you have to go to show me. Show me is the right hand side panel. And you will just click on the first option from show me. That is a text table. And you will see this number over here, 446. Is it the same number that we got in Excel? Is it the same number? People, 446
Yes, sir.
is the answer that we got in Excel, and the same number we are getting in Tableau also. But this number is very small, very tiny. So what I'll do is I'll go to this text button and I will click on this and I will select this and I will increase the font size to 20 and I will make it Tableau semi bold. I will make it Tableau semi bold. Semi bold. If you want to give it a different color, I can choose a blue color also and apply and okay. Now you can see that 446 people are working in HR department of the company. 446 is the number that we have got. Okay, so this is how you can create a calculated field in Tableau. Do you want me to show the formula again? Or it's fine with you? Gurjot, Arushi, and Srivatsan has joined now. Okay. Do you want me to show you one more calculation because Srivasthan has joined now? Can we take 5 minutes more? Second calculation, do you want me to show number of employees who travel frequently? Okay, we will take this number of employees who travel frequently. Srivasthan, you are seeing this Tableau for the first time or you have ever worked on Tableau before? You can answer in the chat box or you can unmute and speak. You're studying Tableau for the first time? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Then you might refer to my recording after the end of the session. I will share the recording because we started the session at 6, at 7 already. So now whatever I'm doing, just focus on this. So to create a calculated field, what you will do is we will click on this button over here, black button, and you will get the option of create calculated field. This will open a dialog box. We'll have to just paste this or else you will have to type in number of employees who travel frequently. We want to find out this number. Okay. So again, we have to write a function over here. So if open the bracket, what we'll write down? Number of employees who travel frequently. So which column will give me this answer? Which field will give me the answer? The business travel field will give me this answer. Okay. So I'll have to write down business travel and I will select this. I don't have to type everything. I will just select this, close the bracket. comma is equal to. So if business travel has what? Travel frequently. Always remember that you have type in the same format as you see in the data. ठीक है, तो अब मैं आपको एक्सेल डेटा दिखा देता हूँ एक बार फिर से. And in this data, you can see that the second option, the second column has this travel frequently written over here in this fashion, travel frequently, with T and F are capital and there is an underscore in between. Similarly, we have written this in the same fashion in Tableau also. So if business travel is equal to travel frequently, then 1, assign it as one number, else assign a 0, and we have to write an AND function also. Now suppose if you do any mistake in Tableau in this formula, what it will do is it will give you an error. The calculation contains error, and when you click on this line, the red line, it will show you what is the possible solution for this error. Expected AND to match with if at character 0. So at character 0, they are asking you to write AND also. So with if, you have to use then also, else also, and also, and then you will say apply, and you will okay. Click on OK. Now we have got one more field. Number of employees in sales department was there. Number of employees who travel frequently is the new field. What you will do is you will just double click on this. You will just double click on this, and you will see now we have got two fields. Okay, and the numbers are not disappeared, they are appearing here, somewhere here on the right hand side. We will just change this to fit width entirely. Yeah, and the numbers, where are the numbers gone? Let me just format it and change the size of this format. Make it long. So the numbers ought to come. Just a minute. We can see that it is 227 and 446, but numbers are not visible. So let me put everything again. We'll not apply the filter. Okay. Number of members in the sales department, and so I'll put the two fields which I've created. Click on this. So now we have got number 1, that is 446. Click on the second one. We have got two numbers. Okay, so sometimes it happens that Tableau loses its senses and it's behave very differently, but we are into our senses, so we can work on that, right? So if you put in column, you will get them side by side. This is what actually how we wanted this. Okay, if you want to increase the title headings, you can click on this and you can format this. A format menu will open over here on the left hand side, and you can increase the size of the font to 14 and make them different color. We can put them, give them this color, make them bold. Okay, and now we have these numbers also. We want to put, if you want to give them shading behind, you can give some shading also. Like this is appearing a little weird. This will look good. Okay, and this we can make yellow. Yes, and the alignment also I can do center. So this is beautification of Tableau that what we are going to do is, what we are doing is, in measure value, I want to remove this dot, the decimal from here, and here also I am going to bring it into center. So this is pane, and I want to change the number color also to red. I want to make them bold, and I want to bring them into center. So pane into center, and I want to apply a highlighter, yellow highlighter in the pane. So this one I will apply pane, yellow one. Okay, and suppose you want to color your sheet also, you can have a different color in the background. So something like this. Okay, So this is how you can beautifully represent the data in Tableau. So we will end this session over here. Okay, if you liked it, you can repeat tomorrow. Tomorrow 6 p.m. Tomorrow is Sunday. So I expect you all can join in. And tomorrow we'll have 1.5 hour session, 90-minute session, and we will complete this case study which I've shared. That means we will complete this part and we will create some bar diagrams also tomorrow. Okay. So this is how we create. Now, once you have created, the important step is to save it. Okay. Otherwise, you will leave. You will not get it again when you open it. So to save on Tableau Public, you have to log into your Tableau website and then save it. Okay. So when you click on Control S, you will get one button. It will log in into your portal and it will ask you for a name. So I will just name it as HR Analytics, HR Data Analysis only. I will get this name, Analysis, and I can say live session. Okay, and save it. So now it is publishing this dashboard on my public profile and it will show me the profile also. So now you can see that the profile is getting opened and yes. So now whatever we have designed, this is my name, Alok Sethi, and we can see that HR data analytics, we have got number of employees in sales department. This one, the number of employees who travel frequently is this is the result that we have got. Okay. So today what we have learned, we will just recap, revise it in next 2 minutes. So what we did is we had seen the data in Excel first. This was the data that we worked on. Okay, so this is HR data. It has 39 columns and 1470 rows. Okay, and different variables we have. So basically we worked on these 5 questions today. The first 2 questions we have solved, the rest we are going to do tomorrow. So these were 5 questions that we are supposed to solve. And this is number of employees in sales department. This is the answer. This we applied in Excel using the countef function. Okay, I had explained that. Then same thing we applied in Tableau by creating a sheet and doing all these editing. So if you have missed this lecture, you can watch it on my channel, YouTube channel also, and I will upload this on my course website also. Okay, so that is it. Any questions, anyone, or any thing that you want to share? Arushi and Gurjot.
सर वो एक बार बता दीजिए क्वेश्चन मार्क कैसे हटाया था एक्सेल में?
क्वेश्चन मार्क कैसे हटाया था? ओके, चलिए मैं बता देता हूँ. So I'll share my screen again, and this is the Excel. Okay. So what I did was I had copied the data from this PDF into Excel, or let us copy it again. तो ये suppose मैं ये copy करता हूँ, ठीक है? And when you copy any text which has any bullet points, तो these are called as bullet points. तो जैसे ही आप इसको copy करेंगे, तो क्या होगा? ये bullet जो है, ये next line पे आ रहे हैं सारे, ठीक है? I want to remove these bullet points. So what I did was I had applied a filter. Alt D FF is the shortcut key to apply filter. तो फिल्टर बटन आ जाएगा, आप उसको ओपन करेंगे और आप सेलेक्ट ऑल को हटा देंगे और लास्ट में हमें क्या चाहिए, ये जो डॉट दिखाई दे रहा है बेसिकली ये क्वेश्चन मार्क, ये एक बुलेट है लेकिन वो यहाँ पे इसको कैरेक्टर नहीं पड़ रहा है, बुलेट को कॉपी करके आया ना इसलिए, तो इसको हम सेलेक्ट करेंगे. अब देखिए आपको सिर्फ क्वेश्चन मार्क दिखाई दे रहे हैं, बाकी चीज हट गई है, फिल्टर हो गया डेटा. इन सबको आप सेलेक्ट करके नॉर्मल डिलीट करते हैं तो डिलीट हो जाएगा. अगर आप शिफ्ट के साथ डिलीट करते हैं, शिफ्ट दबाएंगे, सारे रो सेलेक्ट हो गए, कंट्रोल माइनस करेंगे तो रो भी डिलीट हो जाएगी. ठीक है, तो डिपेंडिंग वेदर यू वांट टू जस्ट डिलीट द सेल और द कंटेंट, अकॉर्डिंगली यू कैन चूज. तो अब हमारे सारे जो क्वेश्चन मार्क थे, बुलेट पॉइंट्स थे, वो सब गायब हो चुके हैं. क्लियर?
ओके
Yes. So we will end this session here for today and see you tomorrow again at the same time. You can invite your other friends also if you find this worth attending. And Tableau is an important tool, so revise it. If you don't practice, you will not learn anything. Okay. Chaliye, bye.
सर.
Bye, sir.
Bye.